Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sunday Murktide. Last week I have missed the episode because I had some last minute change of plans and I didn't plan it ahead. Um, it will happen sometimes that I miss my Sunday Murktide. I was honestly surprised by the amount of people that requested it afterwards. I replaced it with Rakdos Cam, which is well similar, right? It still plays Ragavan Lightning Bolt Blood Moon, so I thought it would be fine, but a lot of people actually pointed it out. Anyway, in the next weeks I will have some trips because I'll go to USA. Actually, I'll go to SCG Dallas the 6th of October. Then I will go to Berlin to shoot some MKM videos at the end of October. And then I'll go to Sofia for the RCQ for a week. Actually, I'm gonna test a lot there. We got a testing team with Javier and Marcio and etc. And I'm gonna go to New York with my girlfriend. So I actually have a lot of trips planned. So it's gonna be hard to keep. So I've been keeping up the one video per day since December, which has been I want to say rewarding. It's definitely nice to see a lot of good number raising up. So I'm happy that the channel is growing. But sometimes I will miss the Sunday Murktide. Let's just say that. All right, everybody, how's it going? We are playing Murktide, and it's been a weak weekend for Murktide, actually. No, I believe it's the first time ever that zero Murktide placed in either top 8 of the challenges. Must be said that both came ninth, but from first to 8th in both challenges, no Murktide, and I believe also no 4-color. The version that we know, like no glimpse, no Archon, no rhinos, so a weird weekend for the first one of Dominaria, but obviously that's just small sample size, blah blah blah. So when there's a kind of a calm weekend, I like to spice things up by cutting the two Archmage's Charm, which I believe are the only two flex slots of the deck. I mean, you can cut a Translator, you can cut a land, you can cut whatever you want, but I want this, I want basically that shell, and I cut the Archmage Charm, and I put Blood Moon and Unlicensed Earth in the main, adding a Fury and a second Dispute in the side. Also, I bought the old border Mishra's Bauble. All right. Let's begin. Let's begin. I'm a little bit tired because yesterday, so on Thursday now we have the Pauper League that resumed after the summer break. So last week was the first one. This week was the second one. I love to play. Honestly, just love to play competitive Magic. And in my area, I have no store. We just organized this league this properly. We were 12 yesterday. I just honestly just love any sort of competitive system. Yeah, so I gotta play Pauper if I want to keep up my competitive urge. All right, 3 Unholy Heat. Hopefully, it's a matchup where they play creatures. Blood Cripta. Va bene, va bene. Thoughts is alright. Two good cards in my hand. They take the Ragavan. They must have not an answer for it. There is a vintage event right now in Italy? Maybe. I don't know. I'm sure there's much things going on. I'm not aware of everything. Ooh, is that a Renantix? Nope, it's an Inquisitional Kozilek. Alright. You know what I fear here after they take my iteration? Oh, wow. So they must have an additional discourse spell here. They must have an additional discourse spell here. That's correct. The Misty Rainforest. Grabbing a Steam Vents. Drawing a card. Drawing a card. Okay. And let's see if they have an additional discard spell, which is very likely. Because they didn't discard the iteration, but discarded a Shredder instead. Yep. I don't have Delirium. I'm gonna wait. Maybe I draw like a Consider or something like that. I drew a Murktide Regent. I'm gonna pass here. I don't feel like playing this yet. If I play this, it's just a 4/4. I could have gone Unholy Heat and then Murktide to exile my whole graveyard, but they still have sorceries and Mishra's Bauble, so they still keep the Delirium, the 2/3. All right. If I go Unholy Heat now, though, I think is very good because I'm burning an Unholy Heat, just wasting it. But now I get Delirium. So that this turn, okay, I mean, if I didn't waste it, I would have drawn Mishra's Bauble. But the thing is that if yeah, I think I prefer it this way. Let me go Bauble. Bauble my opponent. I mean, again, I wasted an Unholy Heat, but I had 3. Let's see the top card. What is it? Hello, Recall. They have a Bauble on top. I will delve away 3 spells and 2 creatures. I guess creature on land. Yep. I think they've terminated. They have 1 card in the end. Alright, they don't have terminate. Buongiorno, buongiorno. They draw a card. Alright. Not the best, but I guess we'll make it be better than a basic land. Red green, Ragavan dashed. They know I have an Unholy Heat. So I'll fire it off. Alright, nice. They still don't have an answer to Murk. Do I want to fetch? I don't think so. If I draw a Bauble, I'll keep the Flooded Strand as a cantrip. I said basic island. That was literally the next draw. But that's okay. As long as they don't draw an answer for Murk, we got the W here. We got the win. Do we get the win? W. Spyro. Okay. Should probably tap differently. I don't know the mana they have. But they discarded Renantix and Unholy Heat. Wait, discarded Unholy Heat? What? No. Oh, because they didn't have Delirium. Oh, because they have Oh. Oh, I understand. They didn't have Delirium. Alright, cool. Yeah, because now they super Delirium, but first it was... No, Babe, you drew exactly land to terminate? Alright, it's okay. It's okay. We still got it. We still got it under control, Chad. Don't you worry. I'm still lethal next turn. Draw. Alright, I guess I'm lethal this way. Boom! I would have played Merc and they would have needed to top deck another removal spell, but this is easier. You just bolt them up, light them up. They said, I'm thinking what I can do against such a draw. Well, I have one suggestion, but I'm not gonna say it because that would be mean. That would be mean. All right, I'll bring in these 5, this 6, this 8. All right, I'm taking out the counter spells. Counter spells bad. Reactive cards are bad against discard spell. This is a general rule, and you should follow the general rule because that's how the Magic game works. General rules are important. Of course, sometimes you can have exceptions, blah 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 blah. But yeah, discard spell, you want to be proactive. Of course, if your deck is a reactive deck, like a blue-white control deck, you can't be proactive, then okay, you just accept it. But a deck, a mid-range deck like Blue or Murktide, you can shape up your plan according to your opponents. This is why this deck is most of the times is better post sideboard, because you adjust your plan on your opponent. Ragavan, actually don't have an answer for it, porca merda. I would have gone to keep my bubble for the shredder, but I can't. I have to find an answer for Ragavan. What's on top? The classic bubble into bubble? Porca boia, chat. Porca boia. Let me fetch a steam vents, because I got a top deck a bolt my opponent's upkeep. Uno, dos, tres. Unholy Heat, a mess. Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Go. Ragavan connects. Obviously, my opponent now has the knife from the part of the handle, because they went on the play. No, it was the next card. No bad. Now, I mean, depends on what they discard, but yeah, I'm just gonna jam some dress downs to not let my opponent go card advantage here. And in the meanwhile, I'll Carlo go if that's okay. That's just a 0-1. That's just a 0-1. That's a good draw. When do I want to cast this now? Ah, there's no counter spell. I'll still cast it now. So that I don't know. They don't answer. I guess they could have played like Season Pyromancer. Alright. The Tarmogoyf is a 0-1. Doesn't do anything. Unless like Abrupt Decay this, which is okay to me. They pass. Alright. Take a turn. Mishra's Bauble. Let's immediately bubble myself. Bolt. Nice draw, Mangu. I'll pass. Draw the bolt and... Yeah, nothing. Just pass. Draw the bolt. Yeah, I think doing it end of turn was a mistake. I should have done it in my opponent's turn. Swamp. Okay. Ziatora's Proving Ground. Okay. Draw the bolt. I think I'm gonna go dress down and allora, dress down sicuro. Draw. And I think I want to bolt the Ragavan just because I don't want to take 2 damage. I could have bolted the Tarmogo if I know. But having these explosives against it with a lot of 2-drops makes me think that maybe they play a 2-drop. They play Cold against Command. What do they do? Return target creature. So you return a Ragavan, I discard a card. Alright. Discard iteration. I think I'm under pressure here. Draw. Consider. They have 2 cards in hand. Tarmogoyf is a 6-7 right now. I think I'm going to play... I was thinking just play explosives on 2. Crack it. How big is... If I exile all my things, how big is it go with? It's just a 3-4. I think I'm actually doing... Consider Murktide instead. Maybe I find a burn spell. Would I put Unholy Heat in your graveyard? No. Now, I play Merc, delving away, if I can, all the tiles that they don't have. So they have instant sorcery, so I have to take artifacts. Aspetta un attimo, aspetta un attimo, aspetta un attimo. Cancia, cancia, cancia. I have Unholy Heat for the Goeth. So, cosa faccio? I need both Delirium and to shrink this down to... That's doable, right? So I need to keep Delirium. I can exile If I exile instant, e patto un tipo. Then I exile creature. Then I exile. Quindi adesso quanti tipi ho? Enchantment, sorcery, artifact, land. Okay, so I just exile now a enchantment. So I still have Delirium and the Goyf lost a type. Right? Let me repeat. So I'll have artifact, land, enchantment, sorcery, and the Goyf will have instant, land, sorcery. So the Goyf will still be a 5/6. That's big enough to kill with a heat. That's okay to me. Perfect. Perfect. And now I can go Unholy Heat on Goyf. Alright, we got it all. Perfect. Pass. This is a combination of, yeah, just pairing Murktide and Unholy Heat and Tarmogoyf perfectly. Go. Terminates, okay. Ragavan. Kind of use Murktide as a way to shrink Goyf. Okay, they play a Ragavan as well. Alright, Tarmogoyf. Number 2. Ooh, Bolt. I think I care about more killing Goyf than killing Ragavan. Because of course Ragavan has the treasure and the card draw paired with it, but this is just too much damage. I have to kill Goyf. My good is 6. They have 2 cards in hand. Hope they don't have more Tarmogoyfs. Okay, they got a land. Perfect. Red green, is that a Renantix? It is. They have Ziatora's Proving Ground, so they can draw some cards that way. Hope I don't draw Blood Moon, that would be awful. They got Bloodstained Mire. Ooh, do you have another spell? No, no Season Pyro, no Season Pyro, no Season Pyro. Liliana? What's that? Quilling's Command? Command number 2? Yeah. I go to 4, just got Bolt. And... Yep, I think it's very hard now. My expressive iteration has to flip exactly the what? Not even Unholy Heat does anything. Maybe Murktide does something. Maybe Murktide does something. Well, actually, I think I survived this way. I got a 3. Potentially 2 if they want to ping me. They flip Fury. Fury is muy strong. Alright, I'm gonna concede. With Fury. You have an upcoming RCQ. What do you play? I don't know. What do you play? Play what you... Always have this rule. Play the deck that you spend the most money as of recently. That's the most important rule of Magic. Because Magic is a collectible game. And then it's a strategy game. First is a collectible game. So if you spend the most money on a deck, you should play that deck. Alright, I got Ragavan on the plate, and I keep. I'm going to Paris. I am not. I'm not. I'm going to Bologna tomorrow morning, very early actually. I wish I could find some people to go up today, but no one wanted to. So I'll have to wake up tomorrow morning very early. They bolt the bird. And I'll play my unlicensed Urs. Broom Broom. I remember this. I was on the draw. I go turn one Ragavan. Sorry, they go land tapped go. I go turn one Ragavan. They go turn two Ren. I go Subtlety to put the Ren on top. Obviously, I put it on the bottom. But that was like force of will, basically. But yeah, Licensor is amazing against Ren, Ticks, whatnot. Ooh, a dashed Ragavan. Okay. Is there any reason you skip Paris? Yes, because I go to Bologna this weekend. I can't also go to another big event because that event takes 5 days and I need to keep up a daily schedule on my work. I know that what I do doesn't seem like a work for many of you, but I need to stay home 5 days a week. All right. Draw. Ledger Shredder. Let's go. Shredder. Consider. I'm gonna discard a spell because I need the Shredder to crew the hers. Perfect. Yeah, discarding Bauble. Consider. Actually, I like it. I like Consider. Bye. The first part of any good Premier deck is money. Yes, if you play Modern, you gotta be having that push push. Huh? Actually, do I want? I think I want to. I think I'm gonna crew. Obviously, this can open the door for them to kill my hers, but I have to be able to block the Ragavan dashed. Like if they go push here, I'll be sad, but it's what it is. Spyro. Not bad. Go. Ragavan, Ren. Okay, yeah, I mean, that turn 2 licensors handle the turn 2 Ren. Very powerful. Draw, Iteration. Let's cast it. Oh, cazzo. Get clunky. Okay. And bottom, exile a pass. Pretty unlikely to flip 30 cards that aren't lands or 1-drops, but it's what it is. Okay, to start with a top land and attack me. I'm going to Unholy Heat the Spyro. And go to 14. And I guess I also eat their cards. They already played a land, so they can't go fetch land Ren. Alright, and they pass. Draw. Les Explosives. Kind of awkward, right? They don't have a land yet, but okay. I can go Explosives on 0 and just get it over with it. Doesn't sound great, right? I'll go Consider first. I'll consider my option. You put this in the graveyard. Nope. Do I want to play the Shredder? I think so. They'll kill it and we move on, right? Yeah, maybe they... I mean, Lightning Bolt and Push are bad here, but outside of those, like if they play Terminate or they have an Unholy Heat, they don't work. I mean, Terminate works, of course, but I'm glad I used Terminate instead of my Merc. That's exactly why I played this over Merc, because if they have Terminate, then one less removal spell for Merc. And any removal spell would have likely killed the Shredder anyway. 4 mana Bloodbraid Elf. Oh, come on, yeah. What do you cascade into? No, they cascaded into Season Pyromancer. Jeez. Va bene, dai. That means they're hellbent though. I take 5 damage down to 7, but after that, hopefully I draw land so I can both have Murktide and Engineered Explosives. Yeah. Gira 1 with 42 months. Land? Gira 1 with 42 months. Thank you, Gira 1. We are in a very tough game so far. I'll take away. Who's that? A blender. Thank you guys. Yeah, 42 months is insane. Yeah, Gira 1. My L my favorite LGS, whom I go buy cards all the time. All the time. Remember, chat to support your LGS. If they're nice people, no. Support the LGS. Tutor and clock? How can you think about a clock? I'm like a 2 life. No, I thought about delirium first. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hmm. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Allora, that's block. I go to 2. Damage. Fromage. I'm at 2 life. They have cooling as commanding end. No, actually, I don't know about it, but it's likely at 3 cards. Okay, just a Chandelier. And another one. Draw. Bene. Am I dead? Nope. I'm not dead, chat. Pepengu leaves. Actually, am I cracking this islet? Why not? Hmm. Am I playing this Otawara? Am I playing this Otawara? Let me think. Yes, because if I draw iteration, I might need an extra land. Great. They attack with Todo el Mundo. Fair enough. Oh, I punted. I punted. I punted! I should have killed this power in my turn. No, chat, che cappella. I'm gonna lose because of this. No, I punted. Niente. I lost. Bella. Edge. Oh, wait, what you doing? No, vabbè. They managed to not. That's great. We're like not dead at all now because they don't make tokens. That's how to play Unholy Heat. One card in end. So that one goes. I have a stopping end step. Sorry, an end combat. What's going on? No. No, chat. got delirium. I didn't notice. No, I can't believe this. No, no, no. Damn, I had to win. I don't know. Maybe they have one card in hand that's relevant. If I just exile, I guess if they exile, they have a land. I mean, obviously that was a punt. Let me think. Should I have a better play? No, I should have just exiled two cards. They go land. I don't win regardless. But yeah, I mean, obviously this was a mistake. There was a combination of my opponent didn't play in a way that I thought, and they milled exactly the cards to get to Delirium. What a roller coaster of emotion this was. Very well played by opponents. No way. They should have just let it go. They should have just. I mean, whatever. I punted final. I did the final punt, so can't complain about their plays, but that's okay. Well done. If I play right, I'll lose anyway. Well, it depends what their last card is. If their last card is a Black Cliff, I win next turn. They have one card. It could be anything. If I kill power in my turn, yeah, if I kill power in my turn, I lose. So the best play is actually what I did. I mean, turns out, in the hindsight. The best play is actually what I did. I should have just exiled two cards in combat. Yeah, that was Boomer Jund. All right. Cool match though. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy to have that first match because that was a very cool match. The best play was a misplay, followed by weird play by my opponent, and then unfortunately misplay. All right, we're on the play against Yorion with a turn one Ragavan. Some things don't change. Is Stream Decker not working? It should be. Exclamation mark deck, and then you get all my decks, and you click on the last one, just like every time. Ragavan connects, we're gonna flow them off threats, and hopefully we win that way. I've made the Blood Moon, so I'm going to... What did I get? Ice Coatto. Hmm. Do I want to play Ice Coatto, chat? I mean, it's a free card. I was going to play Shredder. Maybe, though, I should just play the free card, right? And this is why you play There's No Covered Land. I was too lazy with this deck. I just put the islands, but you should play No Covered Lands. The link is unclickable in a Madonna. Unclickable? In the sense that if you click, the computer explodes? I'm sure you can click the link fine, don't worry. Antics? No. Main phase Quattro, okay. I got a second Ragavan here, so I'll just play that. I don't know if it was right to play Quattro. It's just a creature, a card. It feels wrong to throw it away, you know? Ragavan dies. I'm gonna go Island, Shredder, Ragavan, and loot a Steamvents in the graveyard. They conceded. Alright. The reason why I love a lot of threats is because you just flood the opponent of threats and you win. This is why I play 4 Channeler. Plus Cyber, we cut them all. Because they have like Supreme Verdict, they just have answers. The main deck, they are muy bonito. Muy bonito they are. Line Bolt. I guess I don't bring Dispute. Yeah. That was a quick game. Yes, it was. Okay, we got our Ragavan. And this is honestly why you can't ban Ragavan in this format. It really is. Because you can't let these 80 card Dirtling deck, super clunky deck, be able to always get to turn 4 safely. You have to tell them there is a portion of games where you just die without doing anything meaningful because your deck has 4 drops. Okay? This is why the format is super balanced. There's no deck above 10% or things like that. And why a format needs threats in order to be a good format. And it's fine if you don't understand it because you don't want to buy the cards or anything like that. But the key to a balanced format, sorry, to a healthy format is cheap threats. Cheap threats. Looks like these 2 cards. Draw. Go for an iteration. It's likely that they have a counter, like an actual counter spell. That's okay to me. I'll pass. It's fine because I wanted to hit land drops. Yeah. I love our licensors because of against them because they have the traverse. It's kind of unfortunate that we got paired against the counter spells, but since they would have probably cast the counter spell on anything, it's just that he didn't have anything to do. I mean, I could have played Ragavan, but then it dies to removal. Oh lord, I got 2 cards in my graveyard. I kind of want to subtlety that, and then I have 3 types. And then I can go Ragavan Dash to exile it. Yep. So let's see where they put it. They put it on the bottom. Wow. Draw. I'm dashing only 2. I can deal 5 damage. No, but I think I want treasures. It's a power subtlety. If you're down cards because you draw a lot of spells, then you trade. Wow, Archmage Charm in your deck. Jeez. Then you trade spells for trade cards in hand for land drops. You're missing land drops, so you have spells anyway. You know. I'm not exiling anything with a hearse. I need my graveyard to have Murktide in my deck. Alright, pass here. I hope they don't have Memory Deluge or card advantage cards like those. They didn't pick up Yorion, so they must have cards. Let's see what their cards are. Archmage Charm. Yep, draw 2 cards. Draw those cards. They pass. Am I casting this dude here? They have 6 cards in hand. I think I'm casting this dude. Alright. Hey, I keep on exiling. Draw. They could play Endurance. If they have Endurance, is a problem? Yes. I think I'm just crewing and attacking for whatever amount of damage that is. 6. They go Solitude, they have to pitch a card. Alright, I'll let it all die. If I play Ragavan, it's bad against Supreme Verdict. I think I'm just passing. Quattro. Va bene. I don't think their deck plays Ephemerate, but they might. Why not dash Ragavan to crew? I didn't want to attack this because of endurance. Endurance eats this. They play Teferi. I'll play the Heat here. Hopefully they don't have a Ephemerate. Nice. Can you bounce the Hearse? Good morning. Mutinic. Yep. Hearse about to be a reset. Draw. They're on 7. Land. Dash Ragavan. Attack. Both at face? Yeah, let's go both at face. I did board it out all my bolts, but still. If they go any creature to block, another coatl to block, I can't play Unholy Heat because of the fairy. Alright, you got a 4. Play Vroom Vroom. You can go. I hold this here because they can go Ren and 6, return a land. So I hold this up. I don't think they have any way to buy back coatrals. So. Blood Moon wouldn't be bad in this matchup. They pink my Subtlety. No, they have Unholy Heat. Let's rebuild the exiling effects. I'll bolt the fairy. And pass. I don't care about Ran and Ticks. I have unlicensed Urs. Recaller is a great matchup versus Murktide? Oh, I wouldn't say that. It depends how you build it. If you build it without Cavern of Souls, it's fine. Prismatic Ending on my Vroom Vroom. Okay. Do I want to play Unholy Heat now on the Ran and Ticks? No, I think I'll hold it for like Omnath. Also depends how they build it. If you build your main deck with Channeler and like an aggressive plan, I think you can get game 1. And then Posai. I think my current configuration is a fine matchup against Murktide. I mean, it's not great, but against Omnath, I mean. Yeah, Temple of Tilt. Yeah, top lane happens. Yes, I go to 4 seasons. I've been saying that for, I don't know, 2 months or something. Yes, I go to 4 seasons. Mishra's Bauble. They also have the old border. It's relatively cheaper and it's pretty. This doesn't exist in paper. It's like a promo art, but a good one. You know what I mean? It's not like one of those promo art that isn't actually that good. Let's play Mr. Furio, hoping they don't have another counterspell. They've played a lot of counterspells, like a lot of them, eh? Ma tipo un sacco. Fury, target ran, cannot deal 4 damage to the face. What's that? Ah, la solitudine. It's okay. They can cast Yor in this turn. Yeah. They don't? Wow. Ooh. It's such a shame that this Misty Rainforest doesn't get Mystic Sanctuary. It really is a shame that it doesn't get Mystic Sanctuary. Fetch, Mystic Sanctuary, put Iteration on top. For damage phase, question mark? That's the Twitch chatter I love. That is exactly the Twitch chatter that I love. When I met you in Veil of Summer. Actually, the first time I gave my opponent the option to Veil of Summer or something. Alright, let's go. Close. We were close. We were very close. Unfortunately, close. E buono solo a bocce. Let's go on the play. On the play for game 3. Hopefully I don't start a good old 0-2. I want to say that even if I start 0-2 this league, it's been a nice league. It's been real. I actually don't want Unholy Heat, so I'll play Consider now. But in graveyard, yes. Swamp is not bad. Yeah, cards like Ran and Tix and Teferi. Okay, with Holophants, they can't go Ran and Tix. Expressive Iteration. Could have gone turn to Merc if I had a fetch land. Jawadi, come us. Jawadi with the 31 months. Thank you, Jawadi. Hope you're having a lovely day. Lovely day. Woofadani, you say botchables in English, but I don't think it's popular. One thing I've learned speaking to language is that the way of saying are way different between languages. So you can't really say a way of saying in Italian and port it over to English. No one will understand. You know the meme? You know the meme you won't understand? Exactly that. Alright, chat. Do we go for the moon? To the moon? I think so. To, magna questa. Hopefully I don't have Counterspell Veil of Summer. But if you play around everything in your life, you lose more than you'll win. You always do that in German and English. I think it's not great. It makes you sound like a noob to me. No, okay, no, actually. We lost to Boomerjund. Confirm best deck in the format. That's almost a forest. That is almost a forest. Raga tutu Ragavan. And bottom exile. I think I wanna bubble you first. Ooh, prismatic ending. That's good. Give me that. Give me that. I got a treasure. And I pass. Blood Moon. Blood Moon. Oh, Modern is an awful shape because the 4-color deck are playing Blood Moon. Okay. 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 Mmm. Round 3 begins. Pierre Esp. Giganta. Giganta means what? Drawn? I mean, I can't mulligan. I cannot mulligan. It's in the rules. It's in the rules of the game. Only mulligan when your hand is truly unplayable. If your hand has a glimmer of playability, you gotta keep. Goodbye, Blood Moon. Goodbye, Blood Moon. You have been the one for me, Blood Moon. And this is why you play Consider instead of Thought Scour. Because card selection, it's more important than filling your graveyard. Selection of the cards. We selected the cards. This is why decks like this get screwed. Sorry, not screwed. What's the word? Just get unlucky less often because they have card selection. So you draw the good cards and you leave in play. You need to put in the graveyard the bad cards. Consider versus Serum. I mean, if you look at this now, I left up mana for Counterspell because they could have played Karn, and they didn't do anything, so I simply considered. So this is why I love Consider. Okay. They can crack the zone. I have one Blood Moon that's in the grave, so I just fetch. I'll just fetch. Draw. Nice. Attack first. If they crack the zone. Will I ever play Tron on stream? I've played it once. Do you ask me to play another time, or actually, what if I let this go? I think I'll let it go. Yes. If you go on YouTube, any deck, and then you write my name after, you can probably find the video that you're thinking about. Because I've played, I think, every deck in the format. Almost. Obviously, there's some exceptions, but almost. Try to play every deck in the format. Sylvan's Scrying, no green mana for you though. It was a bunch. It was a while back when it won the tournament in Malmo. I don't need to play iteration because yeah, this is not a game where card advantage is important. This is a game where yeah, you just want to put threats and have counter spells. Star. All right, you gotta give them green mana, and when they try to cast the Sylvan Scrying, you counter it. Because this way we gotta loot. And how much damage is this? 7, 11, 14. That's not enough. I think that's not enough. Mm, okay. Do I like Murktide more in Modern or in Legacy? The gameplay of Magic lately is more fun in Modern to me, but Legacy is also fun. Legacy is funnier because you get to play with expensive card, and the feeling of playing with expensive card for me is fun. But they're equally great. The best way to play Magic for sure. I already have much to side in, honestly. on Fury. Oh, you know what sucks in this matchup? Actually, I found out Unholy Heat sucks. No, don't bring Damping Fury and against Cascade. But again, if you check my content, I'll probably said that in the past. I know you can't check my content all the time, and that makes sense. That makes sense. Keep go. Hello, Razak. Mm, let's go turn one Ragavan. The question is, I wanna. Yeah, I'll play Bubble now, just because I don't really have anything going on. Karn. Okay. Karn isn't good in this matchup. I used to board it out. I don't know. You don't have anything to board out. What's the most impactful Dominaria card? Yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, super easy. If you are an invested Magic player, you should always have this page saved. It's the prices of Magic Online. The price of Magic Online dictate the price of paper 1 week ahead. You could have accordingly predicted the raise of Leyline Binding by looking at the trend. You could have picked up the card earlier in the week in paper. Now it's like double the price. And you can easily tell the most impactful cards, which are honestly not. This next is not very impactful. It's not a very good set. We do have Dominar. We do have Leyline Binding. What did you do there? You get Tron for next turn. Okay. Nice. That's actually a good find. I was going to bold them. I'd rather play Sphere to connive. Ragavan. Go. Origin Dominaria is hot. Yeah. Opinions on Burn or Blue Affinity? I don't like Burn. Karn the Great Creator. That could be a little bit annoying, right? What can they do with it? They can put a bridge. How do we deal with a bridge? Subtlety it. Limited. I don't really follow limited anymore. Put on the bottom. Oblivion Stone. Ooh, that's good. Oblivion Stone is good. Draw card. Play iteration. Bottom. Exile. I've already. Nope. So I'm gonna go land. Bolt ya face. Connive. Allora, 4, quindi vai a 15, ne prendi 6, vai a 9. Taking out spell pierce. Mm, not bad. Go. How friendly is this deck to a new pilot? It's pretty easy to figure out, question mark? Nope. This is the certainly one of the most difficult way to play Magic, which is playing a deck with threats and answers, where your position in the match changes continuously between aggro control and mid range. The easiest way to a new pilot is the deck that doesn't change its position. So a deck that does one thing, is the easiest way to play Magic. I'm not saying that this is like art and skills level of difficulty. Like if you know how to play Magic, you will know how to pilot this deck. It's still like if you're a new pilot, like, you can't say that this deck is easy. All right, my things die. I draw a card. Bene. I'll play Channeler. Pass. You make a token. Warping Whale. I knew it! Mm. Karn il grande creatore. I counter it. Yeah. It's rewarding to learn. Oh, for sure, for sure. Okay. Where's the card? Oh, under here. Island. No, die. I don't want it. Hello. Hello, chat. Hello. Attack. Okay, now we drew a land. Do I want to pass? Yes, I want to pass. Your turn. Ancient Searings, a card that was almost going to get banned if you remember. Long time ago, huh? Like, you remember that time? No one was ever thinking about banning Mox Opal. People were speculating because there was a time where Modern Banlist was made with wallets. Not even joking. So there's almost impossible to believe that they banned a card that was 80 euros, which was the Mox Opal. Whereas Ancient Steering is like 5 euros or whatever, 3 euros, I don't know, 1 euro. It was expensive. It was all before all the reprints and things like that. So yeah, everyone was thinking about banning this card and not the Mox Opal. Then they printed Urza, and then Mox Opal got the ban. Before MH1, yeah. Opponente, I got enough damage to kill you. Why do they still play with Giganta? Because they bought the cards and had 10 ticks to join the league and play the deck that they wanted to play. Alright. Unfortunate loss against John, where I maybe we could have won if I played better. Take a bathroom break. Hola, 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 hola. Round number 4. Round number 4. Man, these hands. So you've seen me keeping the most awful hands, right? But this is really bad. This is like really bad. Because even if I draw land, a red land, I'm still casting 1 drop a turn. Keep this. Let's go. Buongiorno, Salseo. That's a good question. I'll check it after this match. Stay around. Stay around if you don't have to work. Or maybe if you have to work, but you can still watch. Oh, playing as Burn multi 5. Alright, cool, cool. Blood Moon. Actually, you know that Blood Moon is good against Burn? Fun facts. Why not put the third land over Consider? I think I have enough cards. I don't need to consider. My hand's fine. Yeah, I already beat A4 color deck with Blood Moon today. It was plus Cyber though, but I guess Burn again. It shuts off a lot of their white card. Idol the Great Rebel. Alright. Not bad. Very good card, Eidolon. Still a lot after all these years. It's a good card. Lava Spike. I'm gonna play a counter spell. I let this resolve and then I pass Boar's Charm. Okay, so I'm on 11. They have 0 cards in end, and they can't cast any more white cards. I'll tell you why I counter Lava Spike, because this is an important lesson, chat. Listen to me. Oh, rather, this is what's up. So let's say I let to resolve this. They pass. In my turn, I play Blood Moon. They play Boar's Charm end of turn, and at that point, I have Counterspell in hand, and they have emptied their hand. So I will always try to catch back with the Counterspell. I'm playing against the deck that only does one thing. His deck on average deals like, I don't know, 3.2 damage. So I find a card, I counter it. It might sound simple to some of you, but it's not. Some people go like, oh no, I should counter the better cards. But that's not exactly how it works here. Okay, again, Blood Moon is very good here. Go. Draw. I think I'll start with Iteration, because any land lets me go Channeler or Bubble. Channeler, Bubble. Ja, men danke för det. And I go to the living room. You have a Swift Spear on top. Okay. It's good to know. Counterspell's good. Swift Spear. And they pass. Upkeep, I'll Unholy Heat the Swift Spear to Surveil. Because if you Surveil a land into the graveyard, it's like we drew a card. Drawing card is a powerful ability. Go. Starting from 20. From 20, it's a long way to the end. Are we Murking? I hope I draw Murktide, yes. Counter. Because I have to Surveil. Surveil land in the graveyard. It's like if we draw a card. You don't have any Brainstorm, unfortunately, in this format. I like the channeler. It shorten up the clock here. As they're on 17, they're on 14. Say 12. I mean, almost lethal in 2 attacks with the lightning bolt or a dash Ragavan. Planes? Sì, vabbè, planes. Ma come planes? Not that it matters, it's just funny. Graveyard. Graveyard. Graveyard? Nope. Does Murktide like this matchup? Yes. Three of a kind. So good, Channeler. So good, Channeler. Goodbye, Bloodmoon. Gladys and sirs. Welcome, Flusterstorms. Do I want Subtlety? What do I don't want? Oh, Iteration is bad. Maybe Fury is bad. Yeah, maybe Fury is bad. Fury is good if they had like... No, I mean, Blood Moon wasn't good. They mulligan to 5 and they didn't accomplish anything. I think I'll cut Fiery Islet. What the matchup we don't want to see is Murktide. Cavern of Souls. Cavern of Souls usually aren't amazing matchups. Boom, Lava Spike. And Pepengu goes down. I'll bubble myself here. I think it's important. If I find a land, I might just play fetch and go. If I find a lightning bolt, I think I'm going for a turn 1 Ragavan. Please don't Searing Blaze me. You're playing against you're playing a Magic Online Burn against Murktide. Yeah, there's a lot of players in Magic Online. Don't Searing Blaze me. Don't. Okay. Huh? Core Fire Walker? The Fireman? Stigatsy, the Fireman. Okay. Unexpected. Whenever a player casts a red spell, you gain 1 life. You may gain 1 life. Old cards and their May abilities. Rift Bolt suspended. Alright. You attack, you don't attack. A graveyard, yes. Draw. Hey. I think the Fireman will be annoying here. Hey, the planes, look at that. The beautiful planes that everybody was expecting. For all the way from Rivals of Ixalan. Against the Rivals of Ixalan Pro Tour Top 8 competitor. Man, what a draft format was Rivals of Ixalan. Unbelievable. It was an unbelievable draft format. We were playing only black-white. I remember the second draft where I went 3-0 with black-white. A player went 2-1 with Merfolk, and 2 other player in 2-1 at black-white. I don't know if you understand. If you don't, it's okay. Which versions of the enemy fetches? What are the enemy fetches? Oh, Monkey Boy! Alright, let's do this here. Let's go for Island. Unholy Heat. Bonjour, Lord. Is Chase not good anymore? Ostro meme? Never has been. Poi Murky. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go. Suspended the bolt. Okay. Questionable sequencing. But we're not here to question the sequences. That would be too hard. Lightning Bolt? Me. I think it's time for a Flusterstorm. I honestly didn't expect to find a target anymore with this Flusterstorm. But we did! So happy. Happy. Draw. Nice. We can go Bird. We can go Lost Consider. Surveil. Sorry, Connive. Oh. Surveil. Connive. Oh. Nope. Mono threats for Mangu. Mono threats for Mangu. I mean, their 2-2, like, as much as you like to make fun of the opponent choices, it was very good here. Like, it blocked my Ragavan, and I shocked to play Ragavan, and they play Firewalker. It's like, it was good. They gained 1 billion life, they blocked my Ragavan. I can't deal with this, so, you know. It's important to be, how do you say, objective on on the deck opinions. I mean, maybe it's not the right card, but it wasn't bad here. You can't say it was bad here. Planes and probably is bad and just varies 0 point, very little percentage that it's good. Would you kill it? Alright. It didn't get their game plan. I know it didn't have their game plan. That's true, but it dealt me 2 damage with the right. Oh, Otawara. That's funny. That is very, very funny. If I get a lava spike, I win. Path to Exile. So close, right? So close, because Path to Exile exiles the. Wow, actually, that would have exiled the Murktide. Come on. Yeah, Andrea, I got my cat, so. Go. Top land. You're not dead yet? I'll board Japanese in response, so you're getting 3 and die to my Shredder. If you have like a Panther Path to Exile. Goblin Guido. Opponente. Tu es muerto. Bene, bene, bene. 3-1. Easy peasy. Fast league. Love the fast leagues. Put in flooded. Yeah, when you... If you watch my league that I played with Modern Burn, I flooded literally every match. Like, it was awful. I flooded every match. When you don't put card selection in your deck, you're more how do you say, susceptible, susceptible. Let me check the word. You're more susceptible. Let me hear how I pronounce it. Suscettibile. Oh, sorry, in English. 1 second. How do I hear?
Susceptible.
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 Susceptible. Okay. Yeah, you're more susceptible to variants. I'm on the play. I have a turn 2 Blood Moon, and no one will stop me. Can stop me? Won't stop me. What was the loss? Boomerjund, which is confirmed best deck in the format after defeating Mengu. They also complain about my deck after game 1, which gave them the strength to win the match. That's how they won. Is that another burn? It's another burn. Okay. Let's say down for susceptible. It's the same word. It comes from Latin, so it's literally the same word. Bolt? Nope. Why didn't they play Spirebluff Canal? I'm sorry, chat. I was too busy checking how do you pronounce a susceptible that I didn't make the right play. I hope you can forgive me. Imagine giving up 2 damage and you playing against Burn. Sorry, imagine dealing yourself 2 damage for literally no reasons and then you play against Burn. Drop. Ragavan. Do I cast my trusty Blood Moon? I think so. It's funny that I play against Burn and I drew Blood Moon twice. I mean, it's not the greatest, but if you play it early, they can cast a lot of their cards, as I said previously. I'm at 3 life. Could have been on 5 if I didn't shock myself. Coglione, cazzo. Dash Ragavan. Flip. I'll land and pass. I had to make myself blue mana. When it sends me to 1. Dash. Let's see if I flip a removal spell. Removal spell. Rift Bolt. Can't suspend the Rift Bolt, unfortunately. You can only spend 3 mana for it. Okay. We'll play Murky Boy then. I don't need to concede, I'll just... 2 cards in end, they don't have any red burn spell. That's a good news. Oh, look. First, Shredder. Then, Dash. Boomba Dash. Not bad. Then, Unholy Heat. Then, attack for 7. If they brick, I win. No, I didn't brick. Good game. Pretty cool. That pretty cool game. I mean, obviously, I found it with the 2 damage there. Maybe better, maybe not. But the Blood Moon is certainly good. I think. I think that. I mean, again, I'm boarding it out, but because it's not that good, but it's somewhat good. I like it. I don't know. Maybe Fury is good. Yeah, let's bring Fury for Islet. And this must have been like the fastest Murktide VEEDEO I've ever done. Close, yes. Do you prefer unished lands or unstable lands? This one is my favorite. If I have to play a modern deck, if I have to play a before deck, I'll play beta. Beta. But beta don't look so good on Magic Online. Beta looks not amazing on Magic Online. It's like this. I don't think it looks bad, but it doesn't look amazing. Mm. Well, I think it's impossible to find. But let's pretend you know it because it's a very popular art. Keep. Turn one Ragavan. If they go Lightning Bolt, it sucks. If they don't, you know what? I should don't trade. I'll pass. It's fine to pay €30 for a Beta Island. It's a car from 1993. and it's very much played. Reveal? What's on top? Consider. I take it. Yeah, come on, let's find some burn spell. Should played a fetch land here, that's a mistake. You only play cards younger than you? It's funny. Please don't flip an awful spell that I would have wanted to shuffle. Counterspell. It's not awful. It's not even that good. Creatures with haste can block. Yeah. Goblin Get Go is a famous sentence by a famous Magic player. Named Christian Calcano. Goblin Guide Go. GGG. No, sei matto. You were born between Alpha and Beta? I was born after Unlimited. I was born after the Unlimited. That's my age. That's my age again. Counter, counter, counter. Counter, counter, counter. Mangu, let's reveal, listen to me, Expressive Iteration into 2 Murktides. When did MTG start? January 93, I think. Maybe February 93. No, ma come? Dai, allora, solo Murktide. Only the Murktide. Ragavan. Dash. Ragavan. Dash. Allora. Removal spell. Oh. Hogs? 2 mana 2/2? Hogs? Reveal? Un'altra terra. E che buono. I got it for. Bella, we lost. We could call it NSC 3-2 here. Is we went 3-2, but we punted both of our losses. So could have maybe been a 5-0 if I was less. If I was clicking less buttons and was actually thinking about what was I doing. But that's the nature of my videos. I bring the decks and I click the buttons. You can't do both. That's impossible. That would be impossible. Alright, chat. Thank you for watching.